Hey everyone, I'm Nick and welcome back to the Cave of Collectibles. Today I'll share my quick review on The Mandalorian Chapter 5, The Gunslinger. I hope you all enjoy it. If you haven't seen my other reviews, they will be linked at the end of the video. Also, if you haven't seen the episode yet, go away, watch it, and come back because there will be spoilers. But otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoy it all. I found this episode to be a refreshing change of pace from the other episodes. There was a lot happening in the other episodes, which was good, but this one, it was good just to take a step back for a minute and just have an episode where only a little bit happens. In this episode, we see the Mandalorian help a new bounty hunter by the name of Toro Calican with his first bounty in order to get into the guild. His contract is to hunt down Fennec Shand, played by Ming-Na Wen, I think her name is, who's Agent May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She does a great job in this show. The characters are very, very strong. So, we don't have as much of the Chard in this. He features in there, we see him at the spaceport, but he doesn't play a major role in this like he has in the other episodes, which I actually found really, really good. I thought it was good to develop the character of the Mandalorian on his own and see him go out there and see him do what he does best and hunt bounties down. Now, to actually catch Fennec, they have to go through the desert to where she's hiding because she's on the run from the New Republic. And there's a pretty awesome scene when they find her. She's sniping them, so they have to hide behind a hill and wait till the night to actually get close to her because there is no way that they'll be able to do it during the day. She'll just pick them off. So what they do is wait for night, then they gun it to her on the speeders and they're just shooting flares up in the air which blind her sight. So it's pretty cool to see these two go and work in tandem, and you begin to understand how resourceful the Mandalorian actually is. He doesn't have his rifle, he's just got his gun, just his little blaster. So he doesn't have all the tools with him, but seeing this happen, it's actually quite awesome. There's a fast, action-packed scene. You see her shooting at them as they're going, and then, of course, the guy trying to get into the bounty hunter guild, the rookie, doesn't shoot in the air properly, and then the Mandalorian speeder gets blown out from under him. And eventually they catch her, and then, believe it or not, the rookie bounty hunter, what's his name, Toro, betrays the Mandalorian, kills Fennec because Fennec convinces Fennec convinces Toro that the Mandalorian is worth more than what she is because he betrayed the whole bounty hunter guild, so there's a bigger price on his head, and his Beskar armor is worth more than the bounty on her head as well. So he betrays her, he shoots her, he goes back to the plane, and he kidnaps the child. When the Mandalorian gets there, he comes out, he's holding the child hostage, and the spaceport attendant, and it's one of my favourite parts of the movies. My whole time watching from when he betrayed the Mandalorian, I'm like, you are going to end up dead. If you do that, you're going to end up dead. So he betrays him anyway, and I'm like, yeah, I know what's going to happen. We're going to see your body before the end of the episode, which of course we did. So he's holding the child hostage. He gets the Mandalorian to put his hands behind his head, not realizing that he's still got a flare in there. So the Mandalorian sets off the flare and then shoots the guy when he's confused and dazed and realizes the Mandalorian's moved. It was quite funny watching this. I really enjoyed the fact that you could actually see how strong the Beskar armor is when Fennec kept shooting the Mandalorian straight hitting him in the chest, and the armor was still holding up. And it gave me a bit of a laugh realizing how, well, Toro isn't the brightest of characters. He saw the Mandalorian get shot twice with the sniper round, and then he still decides it's a good idea to betray him, knowing full well that the Mandalorian is dressed in full Beskar armor. He still does it anyway, and he doesn't get away with it. But it was great to see them go back to Tatooine, go back to a planet we're seeing them at in the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, and that keeps coming up all the time in the Star Wars universe. It's good to good bit of nostalgia, and yeah, it was great seeing all of the Imperial helmets on the spikes. It looks as though Tatooine's been cleaned up a little bit since we last saw it, but that's probably not the case. But anyway, it was a great episode. I really, really enjoyed it. We got to learn a little bit more about the Mandalorian, but for all we know about him, not really who he is. So we're getting to the pointy end of the season. There's only 3 episodes left. Episode 5 was a shorter episode. It was only about 35 minutes, and then you take into account that the credits at the end are like 4 or 5 minutes, so it wasn't the longest episode we have. But anyway, I'm really, really looking forward to the next one, guys. I hope you enjoyed my quick overview of that. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, leave a comment. But otherwise, guys, until the next video, take care.